Bye.
Okay.
Nope.
Out.
Home.
Get out of there now.
Out.
Run.
Out.
Run. Run. Leave.
Sure.
Now. Go. Oh! That scared the shit out of me. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Cam. This is Zay, and today we are getting into the 1973 film, The Exorcist. This is a movie that both I and Zay have not seen. We know nothing about except for one iconic scene, which is there was a girl and her head spins and she vomits. So yeah, we are aware of that scene. Other than that, we really know nothing else about this movie for sure. I think there might be a barn, but I could be wrong. That could be something else. Other than that, don't know anything about this movie other than, there's a girl and they're trying to exercise her, not exercise, but
yeah, get her in shape, of course. Right? Oh, yeah.
No.
You said yes.
And this is the version you've never seen. We did a poll on the community tab, and I actually had three options: the theatrical cut, the director's cut, the version you've never seen. It turns out that the version you've never seen is the extended director's cut. So it seems like those two actually happen to be the same thing. The version you've never seen did win out, but for anybody who voted for the director's cut, turns out that this does look like it's the same thing. I am excited to get into this. Before we do, if you guys like what you're watching, leave a like down below. It'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already, and help us reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of next year. Yeah, that's our goal, but it looks like we're going to hit it by the end of this month, which would be absolutely wild. We're so close. We're super excited. And yeah, this is the next edition in our October movie reaction. You guys can leave a comment down below other movies that you want to see us to react to towards the end of this month. We have 2 movies left to go after this that will be horror related in some way or another. A couple movies that we could be watching are The Shining. We haven't seen that. The Conjuring. I've not seen it. Zay doesn't know for sure if you've seen it or you've seen it.
I don't think I have.
Okay, that's
maybe like bits and pieces, but nothing crazy.
Okay, and Rocky Horror Picture Show is definitely something we're interested in. So those are a couple things. The Omen is another one that we might do. But yeah, leave a comment down below what you want to see us react to. Our options are still open. I'm excited to get into this second October movie.
I'm not.
Yes, but something that you should know about Zay and I we are not good with horror movies. We have only reacted to one other horror movie, and that is a Patreon exclusive. You can watch our full-length reaction to that on Patreon. The link is in the description, and that is The Descent. We saw that movie. It scared the living GBs out of us. I literally had to take my headphones off at one point out of pure fear and instinct. So you can check that out if you're interested. So I'm not sure if this movie has jump scares. I'm not sure if it's just the idea that's scary. I'm not sure, but Zay and I are not good with scary stuff. So for you guys, this might be very entertaining. For us, it's probably going to be absolutely
living nightmare. Personally, I'll say it right now. I hate watching horror movies. It's so bad.
My father was born in 1961, so this did come out when he was around the teenage years, preteen teenage years. I think he said he saw this when he was 15. And it was the scariest movie he's ever seen up to this day. So, I mean, I don't know what that's going to mean for us. We do obviously know that some of the effects are a little outdated, but that shouldn't really affect things. We've seen movies from this time period with special effects or around this time period, and it really doesn't affect things. We don't let that really bother us. But with that being said, Zay, any final words before we get into the movie?
I can't wait for October to be over. I want to go back to our regularly scheduled movies.
Yeah, well, you never know. We might throw a horror movie in every now and then after October if it turns out that this is something you guys really like. So please don't like it. With that being said, let's not keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's jump into The Exorcist. Oh, great. The music is absolutely terrifying.
Yes. What I want to see is a nun. A statue.
A William Friedkin film. Oh, fuck, dude. This music, this sound.
I'm pretty sure there was a lot of, like...
The Exorcist.
A lot of stuff, like, that happened on set as well that was, like, unexplained, like, weird coincidences and shit when they were filming this. Yeah, if I remember correctly. Comment down below if you guys know. Oh my god.
I'd be that guy. Found out what's going on for real. I'm out.
No.
What did they find? Oh, okay.
Must be something interesting. As I said.
That doesn't sound that interesting. Arrowheads, maybe, and the coins. Uh-oh, that's like a... It's like one of those Aladdin lamps.
Yeah. Maybe we get a genie.
Uh-oh. What is it? What time is it from? Yo, please. Please don't. Yo, I'm not ready for this.
Please. Sir.
What is that? It scared me. What is it?
It scared me. Is that like a stone heart? What is this?
Uh-oh. Oh, he gulped. Uh-oh.
Put that away. You should have put that down.
What is that? What are those?
Oh, it's a pill popper. No.
Oh,
I don't know. From the way he looks like he's on medication.
That's gonna be what I look like by the end of this fucking movie, yo.
Fucking shaking, bro.
Is it Parkinson's maybe? An
archaeologist?
Yes, an archaeologist or something like that.
Dude, that thing just looks
evil against evil. Father? Okay, so he's a priest? Oh, what the fuck? Immediately, I'm out. Bye. Where's my ticket?
I would have opened that window and fucking slung that shit at it and been like, nah, someone else can have it. What? Okay, they seem like they were close.
Uh-oh, fuck. That doesn't look good. That's not a good looking sight.
Oh. What the
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, what the fuck?
What's happening right now? That dog's like, I'm out. Peace.
Yo, throw away your relic, yo. Yo. Oh, fuck. Oh, boy.
Yeah, we're not going to stop the dogs.
Look at him like, I'll see you later. Oh, no. Nope. I'm out.
Instantly. Pretty harsh cut.
Yo. Get out. Go. Leave. So how does she, I'm guessing this is the girl that gets possessed. How does she get possessed?
Like, you hear something in the attic. Do you not call 911 immediately?
No, what you do is you play the animal game. You try to think of any animal that could make that sound. And if you can't think of one,
raccoon.
You get the fuck out.
Sure do love you. Good morning. Good morning, Miss.
Okay.
She just ignored it.
Yeah, why not?
Must be a rat, I guess.
Oh, Carl, we've got rats in the attic. You better...
Oh, yep.
Cam with a prediction in a movie?
Oh, take a look at this damn thing, will you? It just doesn't make sense.
Is she a writer?
You're a teacher of the college. You don't want the building torn down.
Come on, I can read.
She might be an actress, actually.
But the kids who want to get an education have a right.
Okay, so she's
wait.
She's trying to like stand up for the school.
Right.
Moral story. What the fuck is that thing?
Anything by shutting kids up.
Yeah.
I just saw a dude staring at them.
Oh yeah.
Who's this guy? He's a priest, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he has a.
Me and Sharon played a game in the backyard. You did. And we had a picnic down by the river.
Is she the babysitter or is she?
She's the
sister?
babysitter.
Oh, okay.
The other one, I think, is a babysitter.
Oh, she's a little fuck.
Oh my God, she's Yeah, you're not getting signed to the NFL. I thought she was about to really put the moves on.
Oh no! Look at this is MMA shit.
Now the mom can get signed to UFC. Joe Rogan's watching like that's talent.
Is he taking care of his mom? No.
Kanyas, mama.
Look at the sweetest old lady.
Your Uncle John passed by to visit me.
Oh, really? When?
Last month.
Like, what if this was actually just a blind lady and everyone like had this dude pretend to be her son or something? Like, she's so sweet. It's like, how do they find this lady?
I know she wants me to. I might pretend to be her son.
Okay, hold on.
Big Mama.
Mom, I could take you somewhere where you'd be safe. You wouldn't be alone. There would be people around. You know, you wouldn't be sitting here listening to a radio.
Oh, it's not his place.
The Bago Pusana.
Maybe where he grew up.
You understand me? This is my house, and I'm not going no place.
Mom,
You tell him.
that's a double negative. What are we talking about?
I'm confused.
I use double negatives too. It's fine. Aw.
What a nice guy. Little bits of exposition coming in, but nothing crazy. We're just getting a little bit of stories being built.
Character backgrounds, pretty much.
Hey, where'd this come from?
Oh no! No!
Do it all the time.
People always fuck up how to play with it too. They never say goodbye or some shit.
Oh yo!
You really don't want me to play, huh?
No, I do. Captain Howdy said no.
What?
Who's Captain Howdy?
You know, I make the questions and he does the answers.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
Captain Howdy, yeah, I see.
Nice.
Captain Howdy's the nicest name I've ever heard for a ghost.
Captain Howdy, do you think my mom's pretty?
No.
Captain Howdy, that isn't very nice.
Well,
What?
maybe sleeping.
You think?
Bro. My child ever brings a Ouija board in my house, it's getting snapped in half.
Did you see what happened to the
they're-
piece?
Yeah, if like did like a kickflip over to her.
You're gonna marry him, aren't you?
Oh, my God. Are you kidding
What?
me, Mary Burke Dennings? Don't be silly.
Well, I heard differently.
Oh,
Wha-
you did.
What?
Did you hear?
I don't know.
Who's telling you these? Captain Howdy?
Yes.
You believe this? He doesn't even call his daughter on her birthday, for Christ's sake?
Maybe the circuit is busy.
Oh, circuit's my ass. He doesn't give a shit.
Oh damn.
Oh, I've got it, Sharon. It's all right. Yes.
Okay.
No, operator, don't
Oh.
you answer. It's the
Uh-oh.
Hotel Excelsior in Rome.
She's spying.
What do you do? Taking a literacy test to get that job, for Christ's sake?
God.
Oh my God, bro.
damn it.
Someone ever talk to me like that on the phone, bro? Nah. Just let you know it's not gonna fly with me.
My bed was shaking.
What?
I can't get to sleep.
What does that mean? Damn rats. Never in my life will I have an attic, and it's for this reason right here.
This is so dumb.
It's just a trap.
Fuck. Yeah, look at that. No rat.
Rat trap didn't work.
What the fuck?
Did that sound like a rat to you, dog?
Whoa!
Who the fuck is this?
Jesus Christ, Carl, don't do that.
He didn't do that! Your fucking candle exploded, yo!
Okay.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Is the statue staring at him?
Whoa! That's fucked. Whoa!
What the f...
Was that Mr. Howdy?
You feel anything?
I don't feel anything.
Okay.
That would be on physical.
That was the most psychopathic shit. She said it like a fucking psycho.
Oh my god, she's
Oh
insane.
no. Go home. I'd quit on the spot.
Yeah.
I'd be like, this child is insane.
Bro, I would have been at the corner of that fucking wall, sprawled out. Yeah. Oh, dude.
The condition isn't quite what it seems. Nobody knows the cause of hyperkinetic behavior in a child. The Ritalin seems to work to relieve the condition. As to how or why, we really don't know.
Hyperkinetic behavior. I think that's just what they called ADHD back then. I could be wrong.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
You mentioned her father and the separation.
Do you think I should take her to a psychiatrist?
Doctor looks like he's got it all figured out.
Can assure you, I don't think he does.
You should have called me the minute it happened.
Listen, regular hospital not gonna put up with that, Jimmy, understand? If you wasn't a priest, you'd be famous psychiatrist now, Park Avenue. Your mother, she'd be living in a penthouse instead of the...
Father, you're the one.
No, let me know. The father be back to see.
Maybe he shouldn't have worn those clothes. It's definitely gonna
Yeah.
attract attention.
Mama.
Oh man.
How did she end up here?
Why you did this to me, Demi? Why?
She didn't even want to leave her house. This is terrible.
Mama, I'm gonna take you home.
Tonight. I'm gonna take you home. Mama, I'm gonna take you home.
She's restrained.
Yeah.
I mean, who's the priest I keep seeing there? He's there all the time. He has black hair and he's very intense looking. Who's that?
Damien Karras.
Karras?
That's his office back in St. Mike's.
Okay.
He had a pretty rough knock last night, poor guy.
Some
His mother
knowledge.
passed away. She was living by herself, and I guess she was dead a couple of days before they found her.
What?
My idea of heaven is a solid white nightclub with me as the headliner for all eternity. Love me.
It's kind of a selfish view.
Fuck that. I don't want to be in that heaven.
Yeah, no, me either.
Oh shit. The demon spawns awoken.
Hello.
Hello,
I'm
priest.
gonna die up there.
What?
Huh?
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh. Go.
Reagan?
You gotta take her outside.
Did you not walk her before she went to bed?
It's fucked. Is that the rats?
What are you doing? Why are you in the bed with her? Get
her out
of bed.
Go.
Oh, Christ. I should have been there. I wasn't there. I should have been there.
There was nothing you could do.
So I think he brought her home and then she died.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Make sure your bed's not on vibrate, my guy. We just watched what happens when you forget to turn that shit off.
Oh.
What?
That's his mom?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, right? Oh, is he having a dream?
Do you think this is the... Oh, fuck!
Nosferatu popped up again. Holy shit. Oh, dude, these dreams are the worst, bro. Where you can never catch up to whatever you're trying to get after.
It's a symptom
of what?
A type of disturbance in the chemical electrical activity of the brain. It's rare, but it does cause bizarre hallucinations, and usually just before a convulsion.
A convulsion?
The shaking of the bed. That's doubtless due to muscular spasms.
There ain't no way that little girl did that.
Yo. The bed was shaking.
Bed, the whole bed was thumping and rising off the floor and shaking the whole thing.
Okay, she's all right. She gets.
But you think
the problem with your daughter is not her bed; it's her brain.
Is this stomach, bro?
Well, the
you went to a doctor.
Don't be alarmed. If it's a lesion, in a way, she's fortunate. All we have to do is remove the scar.
Yeah. Well, what do you do after they do that? Oh yeah. That doesn't look fun. Oh,
hey.
Put the fucking cap on.
Oh my god, he's killing her. Oh my god, he's killing her.
Oh, they're taking x-rays? Jeez Louise.
That's what an x-ray was back then?
It's a lot easier now.
There's nothing there.
Oh, it's perfectly fine.
Did you give her the medication I gave you?
Yes.
What was that?
Yeah, you got to see this, Doc.
Mother,
Oh my gosh!
do something, Doctor. Please help her.
The doctor's like, I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh my god.
Doc is like, don't worry, this is just a symptom of her hyperkinetic syndrome.
All right, let's see what
Oh no!
Fuck me! Fuck me!
Alright, yeah, you gotta knock it out with a bat at this fucking point, yo.
Hold her steady. Hold her tight.
Bro.
Oh my dude, that's a no-go. No, that's it. I'm sorry. I don't. At that point, what do you do?
Move out.
Yeah, and like that's not my kid anymore.
Like Solo, move out too. Like I'm saying, like I'm packing bags. I'm out the house.
That thing is gonna fucking kill everybody.
We still think the temporal lobe.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
For Christ's sakes! Did you see her or not?
Oh my gosh.
Fucking out of her mind, psychotic, like a split personality or.
Nah, bro, that ain't split personality either.
Well, yes, the temporal lobe, of course. Yeah, bro.
Hello?
No, my light's flickering. Nope. Bye. Nope.
Out.
Home.
Get out of there now.
Out.
Run.
Out.
Run. Run. Leave.
Sure.
Now. Go. Oh! That scared the shit out of me.
Why did they cut it in like that? It made me so mad.
What is that? Whoa, did you see that? I think there was something in the corner.
Oh, it's cold.
Yo, please get the fuck out of there. Just go. It's you gotta go. Shit. Oh my gosh, yo. You just put the blanket over her head. Oh, well, unless she's facing towards the head. I thought she was upside down.
Burke's dead. He must have been drunk. He fell down from the top of the steps right outside. By the time he hit M Street, he broke his neck.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this poor lady, yo. She's
Yeah, she's.
That's it.
She's
bro.
going through it.
She's breaking. Oh no! Oh!
I'm speaking to the person inside of Reagan now.
Oh boy.
You are there. You two are hypnotized. I must answer all my questions. Come forward.
Not the right move. Well, you asked for it, buddy.
Who are you?
Oh! 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 Go! Why would you ask for it?
Father, what do you know on the subject of witchcraft? From the witching end, not the hunting.
I once did a paper on it.
That's it? You're
From the psychiatric end.
And it was on the psychiatric end?
So he knows nothing.
Desecration.
Perfect.
Church. You think this has anything to do with witchcraft?
Maybe some rituals used in the Black Mass, maybe.
And now, Dennings, you read how he died.
On a fall.
Perk Dennings, good father, was found at the bottom of those steps leading to M Street with his head turned completely around.
Oh, that's a doozy.
That's not a fall.
You think the killer and the desecrator are the same?
Yes. That's what he's trying to tell you.
You know who was sick at the time, who wasn't. I mean, this kind of sickness. You'd know that.
I don't know anyone who fits that description.
Oh.
Come on.
You want to see a film with me?
I like
got
this guy.
passes to the Crest. It's Othello.
Who's in it?
He wants to get rid of
Simona and Othello.
the psycho, and he likes
Marx,
films. We're pretty much the same person at this point.
One more. You can
Indeed.
Some priest who fits the bill.
Come on.
Now answer the question, Father Paranoia.
You know who I think really did it?
Who?
The Dominicans. Go pick on them.
I could have you deported. You know that?
Oh my goodness.
Somnambuliform possession. It starts with a conflict or a guilt, and it leads to the patient's delusions that his body has been invaded by some alien intelligence.
You're definitely heading down,
Spirit, if you will.
yeah, the right direction.
Yeah. Alien had me a little bit thrown.
88 doctors, and all you can tell me with all of your bullshit is...
Yeah, look, you gotta understand that if you can't explain it, don't act like you can explain it.
Do you have any religious beliefs?
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
You ever heard of exorcism? Well, it's a stylized ritual in which the rabbi or the priest try to drive out the so-called invading spirit.
Finally.
The victim's belief in possession is what helped cause it. So in that same way, the belief in the power of exorcism can make it disappear.
Sure, I'm fine. I'm fine if that's your...
Let's do it.
You're telling me that I should take my daughter to a witch doctor.
No, a priest.
No. Are you... You're just fighting against it. You just don't want to accept the help.
But
everyone's against the current.
I will take the doctor. If he wants to call it whatever he wants to call it, fine. Get it done. Okay, so what you should do... Uh-oh, what is that? A knife? Oh, a cross. Okay.
Okay.
You should strap her up, though.
Yeah. I would
at least
tie her ass down.
Oh,
is that
that's the relic.
Oh, that's the thing.
Did you put this in Reagan's bedroom? If you put this in Reagan's bedroom, I want you to tell me. Now, did you?
Well, not me. I didn't.
What's wrong with it being in her bedroom?
I think you should want that in her bedroom.
Yeah.
60 of them around her.
Yeah.
Might your daughter remember, perhaps, if Mr. Dennings was in her room that night?
No, she was heavily sedated.
Okay.
The deceased comes to visit, stays only 20 minutes, and leaves all alone a very sick girl. Would make it very probable, not certain, that the deceased was killed and then pushed from your daughter's window. But nobody was in the room except your daughter, so how can this be?
Oh, well, you should meet her.
Please, she's really nice.
Is she locked up? Oh no!
Jesus, fuck you! Jesus, fuck you!
What the fuck?
Lick me!
Oh.
Lick me!
Oh no! Oh damn! Oh fuck that, yo! Fuck that! Oh! Oh! You gotta get the
did. Don't out.
Oh, you gotta get the fuck out of there now. You gotta get the... Oh my god. Go out the window, yo. I'll take my chances. I'll take my fucking chances, yo.
If a person's, you know, possessed by a demon or something, how do they get an exorcism?
Well, the first thing, I'd have to get him into a time machine and get him back to the 16th century.
Oh, this ain't time for jokes.
Well, it just doesn't happen anymore, Miss McNeil.
Well, it happens today.
Yeah, right.
And now.
I've never met one priest who has performed an exorcism. Not one.
Are you about
My daughter turned into an owl. She turned her head into a fucking owl.
Could you see her?
Yes, I could. I could see her as a psychiatrist, but I can't
Oh,
see
not
her.
a psychiatrist. She needs a priest.
For real.
A fucking psychiatrist in the world, and they sent me to you. Now you're gonna send me back to them? Jesus.
This does happen in the real world.
Yeah.
Sending people
To
back and
help
forth.
her, just help her.
Aw. Bro, I would have been like, just come and see. I will give you $5,000 to spend the night with her and try to survive. And you'll
I'll give
understand
you
where I'm at.
Hello, Reagan.
Look at that. That's
Oh.
fucking terrifying.
I'm Damien Karras.
And I'm the devil.
Oh my god.
Undo these straps.
If you're the
fuck.
devil, why not make the straps disappear?
That's much too vulgar display of power, Karis.
What the fuck?
Where's Reagan?
In here with us.
That's terrifying.
Show me Reagan and I'll loosen one of the straps.
Can you help
Whoa, whoa.
He's got to be
here with his Karis.
He's got to be convinced.
If that's true, then you must know my mother's maiden name.
Ha ha ha. Smart move.
What is it?
Yeah. Yeah, he got you.
Stay back. Don't get close.
What is it?
Whoa! That's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting.
I need evidence that the church would accept as signs of possession.
Like what?
Like her speaking in a language she's never known or studied.
What else?
What about a different voice?
Different voice. Projectile vomiting on command.
Look, your daughter doesn't say she's a demon. She says she's the devil himself.
Oh.
Now, if you've seen as many psychotics as I have, you'd realize that's the same thing as saying you're Napoleon Bonaparte.
No, that's worse.
You asked me what I think is best for your daughter.
I would rather her say that.
6 months under observation in the best hospital you can find.
That would be an emptied out hospital and 2.
That hospital would be leveled.
Now, I want you to tell me that you know for a fact that there's nothing wrong with my daughter except in her mind.
Yeah, you
Tell
can't.
me you know for a fact that an exorcism wouldn't do any good. You tell me that!
She's completely justified in her anger and rage. yo.
Facts.
Imagine your child was doing that and everyone was like, yeah, I don't know. I'd be so
Maybe it's her in her head. It's in her
I'd be
head.
so pissed, dude.
Reagan know a priest was coming over.
No.
Did you know my mother died recently?
Oh, he's suspicious.
Oh. Is Reagan aware of it?
How the fuck would she know that?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, at that point, you know. You know. At that point, what do you...
No, the fucking boogeyman did it over in the corner. Are you serious?
Do it again.
In time.
No, now.
In time.
Yeah.
Mirability, don't you agree?
That thing's gonna do a lot.
You speak Latin.
Ego te absolvo.
Uh-oh. He's getting evidence.
Bonjour.
Quod nomen mihi est.
La plume de ma tante.
How long are you planning to
He's
stay
mocking.
in Reagan?
Right after he started hitting record.
What's that?
Holy
Uh-oh.
water.
Uh-oh.
You keep it away.
Uh-oh.
It burns!
Yeah! Get it! Get it!
It burns!
Mm-hmm.
Get it.
Yeah! Sorry!
Good. Don't get that close. Don't get that close.
Back up.
Who are you?
Sympathy.
Bro, run.
That's fucking terrifying. Yo, that is fucking terrifying. I can't even...
That is the most unsettling thing I've seen.
That was holy water. I sprinkled it on her and she reacted very violently.
Yeah. It wasn't her.
As expected.
Water.
What's the difference?
Holy water's blessed, and that doesn't help support a case for possession.
What?
Is this real life? Are you telling me you pump faked this demon daughter?
Dennings.
What?
Oh, yeah. The mom knows.
It's English.
What do you mean English?
It's English in reverse. Listen.
Give us time! Let her die!
Oh my gosh.
I am no one. I am no one. Give the priest.
Look at it. That'd be my face, yo.
Cup of coffee, just...
Yeah, yo. Don't touch that thing. Are you crazy? Are you absolutely crazy? Even if she's not possessed, she's got some kind of...
disease.
Yeah.
Help me?
How did you read that?
I don't know. I saw the H and the P.
Bumps, and you're like, help me, and then pops up as help me. I'm like, what the fuck?
I am no one.
You'd want to do the exorcism yourself.
No.
Yes.
I don't.
Might be best to have a man of experience, maybe someone who spent time in foreign missions.
Sure, yeah.
Let's see who's around. In the meantime, I'll call you as soon as I know.
Yo, get someone good. Maybe the doctor, or maybe the priest archaeologist.
How about Lancaster Marin? Marin? I had notion he was over in Iraq.
Ah.
Is Father Karras here?
Yes.
Father?
He's here already.
Father Karras.
You're gonna want to see this shit.
It's an honor.
That's what I would say.
No. Quite the opposite. You're not going to want to see this shit.
I believe we should begin. Do you want to hear the background of the case first, Father? Why?
He's good, yo.
He's a liar. The demon is a liar. He will like to confuse us.
Okay. Makes sense.
Right.
Mix lies with the truth to attack us.
Damn.
Okay.
The attack is psychological, Damien. And powerful.
This dude's a veteran.
So don't listen. Remember that.
They got me ready to go to war.
All right, here we go. This will be interesting. These two.
Yeah.
You motherfucking
Oh
worthless
my
cocksucker.
God.
Be silent!
Yeah!
Shut her ass up. He looks scared shitless.
That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. Ugh.
Save your servant.
Who places her trust in thee, my God,
Be unto her, O Lord, a fortified tower.
in the face of the enemy.
Okay.
Get her.
Power over.
And the son
Get it.
looking to be powerless to harm.
Your mother
sucks cocks and hell,
Paris, you faithless
swine. Come unto me.
The Lord be with you. Let us pray. Holy Lord,
It's the disrespect.
Almighty Father,
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
your only begotten Son into the world to crush that
Yes.
roaring lion. Hasten to our
Come on.
call for help.
It's working.
Cast him out of your servant, Reagan Therese MacLeod. So he may no longer hold captive this prisoner.
Give it all you got.
Who lives and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit.
Get her again.
God, forever and ever.
Amen.
Good Lord, hear my prayer.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Oh my
More water.
God.
More water.
Father Karras.
Karis, read.
The response, please, take it.
Come on. Please.
Let my cry come unto thee.
Almighty Lord, Word of God the Father, Jesus Christ, God the Lord of all creation.
Yes.
Gain for your holy apostles the power to tramp underfoot serpents and
Gosh. Oh!
your unworthy servant, pardon for all my sins, and the power to confront this cruel demon.
Get it. Get it. Keep talking.
Karis, eyes on the page. Eyes on the page.
See the cross of the Lord. Depart you hostile power.
That's
you got it. Is that it? Is that the demon?
disgusting.
Get it out of there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dude, that's fucked. You gotta step it up.
Yeah, what do we do now? Seems like it's not working completely.
I cast you out!
Yes!
Unclean spirit!
Shove it up your ass,
In the name
you
of our
faggot.
Lord Jesus Christ!
God.
It is he who commands you! He who plans you! Heights of heaven!
Oh.
To the depths of...
Oh!
Be gone!
Fuck him, Garrus!
From
Fuck
this
him.
creature of God!
Oh my goodness.
By this sign of the holy cross of our Lord Jesus Christ!
Oh no.
Who
Oh
lives
there
and
it
Oh
reigns
no.
with
Oh
the
no.
Father and the Holy Spirit!
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
God! Defender of the human race!
Whoa!
You killed your
On this
mother!
your servant,
You left her alone to
Reagan
die!
Therese
Shut
MacLeod.
up!
Oh my gosh.
Don't give
Oh
in,
my
Karis. Don't give in. Don't
gosh,
give in. Don't give in.
I command you, by the judge of the living
Oh
and the
no.
dead.
Oh no.
It's the power.
Fucking just. Yo, like, bring her back down, yo.
That compels you.
Oh, dude, that's.
The power of Christ compels you.
Yes, come on.
The power of Christ compels you.
Okay.
The power of Christ compels you.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Go harder. Try harder.
The power of Christ compels you.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
The power of Christ compels you.
All right, this looks
Yes.
like it's working.
The
Good job.
power of Christ compels you. The
Okay.
power of Christ compels you.
Keep it going.
Another one.
He brought you low by his blood-stained grace. Do not despise my command because you know me to be a sinner.
Oh, that's a bold move.
Fucking couldn't be me.
God the Father commands you.
Oh!
God the Son commands you.
You didn't give him a warning?
Fuck's sake, seriously, like Karis, heads up.
Spirit commands you. The mystery of the cross
Get him.
commands you.
Get it.
Yes.
Karis
More
had to take
water.
one for the team.
More water.
Oh fuck. Oh no. Get back up. Oh no.
Oh, that's a statue.
He who is coming to judge both the living and the dead and the world by fire.
Mm-hmm.
This is coming in like waves, yo. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's over.
It's like I can't tell if like the demon's just toying with them or like really like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Are you tired?
I'd be tired too.
Just for fuck's sake, seriously. He probably has a concussion as well, by the way.
Why this grew doesn't make sense.
Yeah, why? Something to do with the relic, and he knows, I'm sure.
He's got it, right?
I think the point is to make us despair. To see ourselves as
animal and ugly, to reject the possibility that God could love us.
Oh man, that hits hard.
Right.
What's happening?
Oh, his medication.
Right. Oh, he went in. Why? Oh, fuck, yo. That's terrifying.
Oh my god.
Get out
Why do
of there.
characters, why do people do this shit? Get
That's
out.
not her. You know that's not her.
Oh, okay.
You gotta
Amy,
just...
why you do this to me?
Oh, fuck. Bro.
Please, Amy.
No.
I'm afraid.
You're not my mother.
Amy, please.
Okay. Uh-oh. It's gonna get angry. Alright. Homeboy's back.
Yeah, Chief.
Her heart. Can you give her something? She's going to coma.
Isso é polícuras menos. Crevates.
You're not my mother! Don't listen.
Damn.
Why, Amy?
That thing is a fucked up little fuck.
Dude, demons are crazy.
What are you gonna say? You can't say anything. You know he's got the edge over you, buddy.
Heard a creak. Going to cry. Actual tears.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
I would not be touching it. I don't want to.
Well, I mean,
Like,
if you have to, I get it.
Is she gonna die?
How could you ever?
No.
Oh, that's nice. What? What? Did he do it? Did it work? Or did he get bludgeoned? Oh no.
Oh,
Don't let that keep
bro.
leaking. Oh no, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. It's leaking. Oh fuck, yo. What?
So we lose.
Son of a bitch!
Yes! 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 It's about time, yo! It's about time!
God damn you! Take me! Take me!
No, don't invite it in. Oh, shit.
What?
Oh, you invited it in! You invited it in! Oh, no! Oh my gosh.
Push it! All right, get back!
That's crazy, yo. Oh, he's alive still?
I mean, the demon.
If I listen to your past life,
I don't know what the fuck is moving his fingers right now.
how many partners that feel it?
Bro.
Damn, yo. Did that do it though? Like, is it gonna be released after, or is he gonna be alive after? Like, I'm so fucking.
Like, if he's alive, I assume the demon's alive, right?
Yeah.
She
She's
doesn't
good.
remember any of it.
All done.
Okay. Honey, this is Father
Unchapped
Dyer.
lips, yep.
Hi, Father.
She looks alright. Okay.
What was that?
Father Dyer? I thought you'd like to keep this.
No.
Okay.
Why don't you keep it?
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't go near that fucking stairwell.
That stairwell has 2 bodies itself.
How's the girl?
She seemed fine.
Yeah, she's good.
Bye, Father.
Goodbye.
This dude's suspicious as fuck.
Yeah.
Father Dyer. You go to films?
Sure.
No.
What's playing?
Wuthering Heights.
Who's in it?
Heathcliff, Jackie Gleason, and in the role of Catherine Earnshaw, Lucille Ball.
Okay.
I've seen it.
Another one. Had your lunch?
No.
I was like, this guy is 0 for 2 on movies.
And priests.
He can't get anyone to go to these goddamn movies with him. It's like, son of a bitch.
Okay. The Exorcist. What happened to the guy, though? Is there a post-credit scene? Let's see. Well, there's only one way to find out. We're going to let the credits roll. But if you're on YouTube, let's cut to it. All right, it looks like that there is no post-credit scene. And Kay, that was our reaction to The Exorcist, the extended director's cut, the version you've never seen. If you guys like what you're watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want your full-length reaction of this, you can check that out on Patreon as well as our full-length reaction of various other movies. With that being said, yeah, so look, I thought this was a good movie. It had a lot of interesting characters, a lot of interesting development. I actually liked I think the structure of this movie was actually almost phenomenal. I mean, starting from the beginning to the middle to the end, I thought was really good. I thought the third act was really well done, but I liked what they did with the first act of setting up all these individual characters. They're all doing their own thing. And then the second act, we start to see these pieces start to come together, and these characters' worlds start to blend. And in the third act, they're all together, and the intensity is at its peak. I really appreciated how they structured each act. At first, I was a little bit like, what's going on here? But I felt like by the end, they really did piece together these different characters. I thought that was really well done. The writing, I thought, was good too. I thought that there was here's my perspective on the writing. I thought the writing was good, but there were some moments where I felt like maybe there could have been a little less vagueness to some things, and I felt like one of the things, and I feel like maybe you guys can help me in the comments if I'm somehow missing something, but one of the things that I felt really that I struggled with the writing was there was way too much denial from the things that they saw. Like, there was just too much. It could be this, it could be that. When what happened was way more extreme than what they were saying, and I get that was part of the mother's struggle, is trying to convince these people that this is happening. But I did find her kind of at first being a little bit too much in denial as well. I think that my only complaint about that, my only fix would be to have some of the first things that are happening to be a little more subtle, right? So like, yeah, have her bed shake like what was showing, but have it be at a level where one could be convinced it was a demon, but one could still be correct or valid in saying, no, that was her. Leave it a little more ambiguous there, because when her bed shook, that was physically impossible to be anything other than mystical. So I thought that some of the beginning signs, they should have toned back a little bit, left it a little more ambiguous, even for you and me as viewers, like where we could be wondering, like, is this really something, or is this all the mother's paranoia, or is this our paranoia? but I still, they did decide to go down the route as this is a demon. It is called The Exorcist, so it does make sense that it was exhibiting these kind of symptoms. And this is just my perspective. This isn't, I'm not the director or anything, and this is just how I think it would have been more improved from my own personal experience if it was a little bit more ambiguous. But I still thought it was phenomenal nonetheless. I thought, again, the structure was great. I thought they did a really good job with the sound design. I thought that was really, really well done. I think that the mystical side of everything was really well done. I thought the little girl was probably the best actress in the show. Maybe her and Karras. I thought his character, in my opinion, Karras's character was the most intriguing. Getting to see his battle of his own personal demons, and then a demon, an actual demon, and to that ending where he takes the demon from the girl and decides to jump out the window and try to end them both was very interesting. We saw him moving at the very end. I'm not sure if he's still alive. That there are sequels to this movie, so it would be interesting to see how that plays out. But I thought that the character arcs were really cool. Seeing the old man priest come in at the very end was interesting because we got that build up from the beginning. I wish I had a little more background on him and what was so significant about the relic and the sculpture or the statue that he saw. Obviously it was representing an ancient demon, and he recognized that and whatnot. But I think that there could have been more lore to show, but I still appreciated what they showed nonetheless. This is definitely a movie, in my opinion, that requires more rewatch to really understand everything perfectly. And maybe you guys can leave a comment down below. But overall, like I said, it was a great movie. I thought the sound design, the suspense that they were building was really well done. It was definitely got vile at some moments. I think that was the point of it, was to get that kind of vile. And I really appreciated that they were able to, it seemed like, have no holds back. Like they did what they wanted to do, and I thought it was really well done. Definitely a scary movie. I can see how back then it would have been even scarier, especially as it was just coming out. But yeah, I enjoyed the experience. I think this is a big old thumbs up in my book. Zay, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, so not that I haven't seen any of the sequels, or I think there's also a prequel one too that came out at one point. My problem with it was that if this movie was standalone, if we had no idea that there were sequels or prequel, like if this was a standalone movie, there's almost too much vagueness to understand. Again, okay, so what was this relic? It was just a demon. What was the significance of it? Why was it so? How did this even get into her? Where did this? You don't even know really how she contracted it. I'm trying to think back, how did she even...
know the relic was outside of this, it was next to the stairwell, and I think that there was some symbolism there with the relic in the stairwell because of that close association, but we don't know how it got there.
Right, we don't know how it got there. I mean, down
below.
But some of the line deliveries, not it wasn't that they were delivered bad, but almost sometimes inaudible. Sometimes people would say stuff and I'm like, wait, what did they say? You'd almost have to run it back, especially in the party and stuff, where someone's talking and then all of a sudden someone else starts talking. It's I can't hear what that person was just saying, and I don't know if that was important or not. Maybe that's just an audio thing on my end, but those are only the two kind of gripes I guess I had with it. Was there was a lot of vagueness, to where it would be hard to kind of come to the consensus of, okay, so this is what this demon was. We know it came from Iraq, and we know that, the old priest had found it. But yeah, I would like to get more backstory on the priest, the relic itself. Oh, it's this demon. They didn't even have to beat it, just by knowing it, but just knowing, oh, it's this demon or whatever the case is, because it's cool to get the lore and, kind of get a background. But it was also cool that they left a lot of stuff vague and left a lot of mystery around it. Because I mean, they kind of hammer home the idea that like exorcisms, we haven't done those since like the 1600s. There hasn't been a legit exorcism hundreds of years. So what are you talking about? So, you know, to each its own. As a horror movie, it was great. I thought they did, like you said, very well with the sound design. They definitely know how to do some grotesque shit in it with the puking and stuff. That definitely threw me a little bit. Wasn't really expecting it
was
as
disgusting.
much. It was really gross, and like the consistency and color of it was nasty when they had it. Acting was great. I agree. I think that the girl was arguably the best actress inside this film. She did great portraying a possessed freaking child. But yeah, I mean, it was a really good movie. I mean, I'll say it's a good scary movie. I'd say I wasn't necessarily like oh shit, like, you know, build up scared where like I'm super tense and like I get like super jump scared. But that doesn't mean it's a bad scary movie just because they're not getting you with like jump scares every 5 seconds. In fact, I kind of appreciated that because a lot of scary movies nowadays just do that. They hammer and jump scare like it's a scary movie because every time the ghost just bangs something against the wall or pops up real quick or disappears, you know. So with this, they really developed the plot, and I really did appreciate that about this film.
Yeah, I think that's something whether it was intentional or not, I think that the exorcism at the very end is very representative of the actual film itself. I felt like we had waves in the film, waves of these horrific moments followed by periods of more of a relaxed state where, you know, okay, we're going to get her to the doctor. Okay, let me talk to this guy. Let me talk to that guy. I could be wrong. The inspector guy, in my opinion, I didn't feel like he was necessary. I could be wrong. Again, if we're ever wrong about something and you want to help educate us, that'd be greatly appreciated. You know, sometimes we miss something and that just happens. And we've been able to have you guys help us out in the comments because we do know this is a very classic movie and there's a lot of people who are very, very familiar with this and probably have seen this many times. I felt like the inspector wasn't necessarily needed. I felt like they could have gone like, oh, we need a priest and found this guy. I felt like the whole B plot about the murder was definitely interesting, but also maybe drawn out a little bit too much. I felt like it didn't need to be, you know, so intense. I mean, they could have heard a thud and the mother could have like gone upstairs, looked at the window and saw it. And then immediately we know this happened. And then maybe the detective comes over one time and then that's that. I felt like, you know, we know that this thing is evil and they could have displayed that in a little less amount of time. So, and we don't know how much of the extended director's cut was that or was something else. We don't know, but yeah, Zay.
It kind of, yeah, because it almost kind of felt with that murder. It almost felt like that they drew out that murder to bring in the inspector, if that makes like that character, like you said, if they went that way, like you almost didn't need the inspector, even if you found it and he just was interested, because he had engagements and interactions, but they never really went anywhere crazy. Like they were small engagements, questioning. Okay, but it was like I'm kind of watching this. I'm like, okay, so we're watching him talk to this person, this person, this person, but it's not going anywhere. It's not like he's making like full accusations of like, I think your daughter killed this dude, or you know what I'm saying? Like something weird, like I think there's something suspicious at this house, which I mean, if they wanted to go that route, they could have. He walked in, she's crying in a corner, there's a dead priest and a dude out the window, like, you know what I mean? Maybe they develop him more in the sequels and stuff, and maybe he kind of becomes more prevalent. But yeah, I do agree. I think that the murder was kind of drawn out and almost felt like they are like, we need to we want this character, so let's make this extended and kind of go into it more, but it never really felt complete or like they really committed to that idea with those two.
Yeah. I also do think that the cinematography was really, really well done. The jump scares really got me multiple times. I enjoyed the movie. I think that this is definitely something to recommend to somebody who likes more of the classic films and somebody who wants to sit down and have a spooky night. This definitely does the job. I think that obviously, you know, there were some moments that kind of caught us off guard and almost came across as comical because of how much of a shock they were to us. But
Right.
to other people, that could come off as even more frightening. It really just depends on who you are. But I did enjoy this movie. With that being said, Zay, what would you rate it? And just so you guys, unless you have any other thoughts on it.
I'm ready to get in the rating.
Okay. Just so you guys know, we go from our scale goes up to 10, but we don't give anything a 10 because that means that we'll never be able to give something better than that score. That number is a mythical cap. We don't go there. We go to 9.9999 and so on. We do use decimals. 5 is average, 6 is good, 7 is great, 8 is beyond that, 9 is top tier cinema. Where would you put this film, Zay?
Comfortably, I'd put it I'd put it at a 8.25. I feel like it would be much higher if I was born a little bit earlier, and because again, man, this is going up against don't watch horror all the time, but this is going up against a lot of modern horror where it's like they have so much more access to effects, so much they know how to build up the intensity even more now with music and everything. Not taking anything away from this movie. Still a phenomenal movie. I think the pacing was solid. I think the story was solid. I enjoyed the characters thoroughly. All around, I think it was a great movie. But I did have, again, the gripes with, the murder and the inspector, and then, the vagueness of this, for a 2-hour movie runtime, it felt like that they definitely had underdeveloped parts and overdeveloped certain parts that didn't need to be, and a balance of that would definitely bump it up in points for me. But what would you rate it?
Yeah, I would probably give this movie a 7. And
Okay.
that still means I thought it was great. I just, Zay, you captured a lot of those moments. Maybe they were a little bit more intense for me, but the overdevelopment of some parts and the underdevelopment of other parts definitely strikes me as something that I really wish was changed. But I still think it's a great horror movie, something to really buckle down with some friends and stuff and watch together. It is. I can see how much of a classic it is, how many iconic scenes can be taken out of it. But I think something that might come across as a compliment is something that I think brought down the rating a little bit for me. And that is this. I think that this movie is probably better understood by the more artistic people. I'm not that artistic. I do love film. I do love cinema. I do love, TV and television and whatnot. I do love stories. I do love metaphors and messages. I'm really appreciative of that. And there's only so far that I can extend with my ability to interpret that, to where sometimes I make a mistake or sometimes I miss something. And I felt like there were a lot of messages or metaphors in this film that requires probably a higher artistic ability than mine to understand. And that doesn't. Fair. So while some other people would give it an increased rating, it goes down for my experience, because with other movies, they make it a little bit more easier for a general audience to receive these kind of messages. And I felt like maybe if there was, maybe it has something to do with the vagueness, but maybe if there was a way to kind of get some of the messages I feel like I missed. I could be wrong. Maybe I didn't miss anything, but I do feel like there were things expressed in metaphors and symbolisms and parallels and whatnot that I might not have been able to catch on to, that some of the more artistic people out there would have. So because of that, my experience felt a little bit lower than I feel like it could have been. So that's why I would give it a 7.
I am curious too, because it's no guarantee that we'll watch the sequels. Obviously, if you guys suggest it and you guys really want us to see the sequels, I would love one reason I would be interested to watch them is because they kind of, I think as they release, it's kind of like, it was like mid 1980s and mid 1990s and 2000s. So I would love to see the development of how do they treat these like build up scenes? How do they see kind of like how the craft develops within this, same story, the same franchise. So it would be something interesting to analyze and see, did they get better with story development? Because to us, certain parts, obviously we're kind of like, or like, how did they develop or how do they change? How did it evolve Was there new directors, et cetera, et cetera? So it would be interesting to see.
Yeah, I do want to give props, though. This movie had a really amazing, phenomenal, even first, second, third act. I loved the structure of what they were doing. I thought the backbone of this movie was done very, very well. I think it was when they started, branching out from the backbone that maybe some things could have been different and whatnot. But having these characters starting separate, this problem bringing them together, and then this intense third act, which I thought was really, really, really well done, and a hard-hitting line from the older priest, the archaeologist, was really well done too. I think that this movie, because of its backbone, I think that's probably what makes it such a classic. I could be wrong again. We're just going off what we know. We're born in 98. This is a 73 movie. So, there might be more about why this is a classic that we don't understand.
Right.
But yeah, I could see why it was so terrifying, especially with some of these effects and whatnot. I thought the effects were really well done too. I got to give them credit for that. But yep. That's pretty much my thoughts on the movie. Thank you guys for being here. Leave a comment down below what you want to see us react to next. We're thinking about maybe The Shining, maybe a Rocky Horror Picture Show. Like we mentioned, there are a couple options down there. But yes, thank you for being here. Zay, I know you have a Twitch.
Yes, unfortunately for the rest of October, I have a Twitch. Ladies and gentlemen, I allowed my Twitch chat to select what I'll be wearing for the next 3 Fridays. This week will be a fish, the Fortnite fish costume. So yeah, it's great. Be a fish, then a baby, or a fish, then I'm wearing a maid costume the second week, and then a maid the final week. Or something along those lines. It's just, they pick the worst things. But you know what? If you want to see me embarrass myself and try to stream and try to not get bullied by my chat, come tune in. The link will be down below. We'll be playing a whole variety of games. I'm sure Cameron will be there. My other friend Drew, looking to play a bunch of games with chat and stuff. Maybe some like horror-esque games like Dead by Daylight or Friday the 13th, stuff like that. That'd be fun to get the gang involved. So come tune in, come say hi. And I can't wait to buy these costumes.
All right. Well, yeah, check it out, guys. It's going to be a blast. Thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for being supporters. We'll see you on the next one, and peace.